Foundation Universe. What it do? It's the Bronx Bomber, and tonight I'm your co-host for this special fine print episode that's coming to you right now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a prediction show for our big super show that's coming up. You know, our very blueprint Christmas. And we have a lot to get to. So let me introduce the hostess with the mostest, your reigning and defending blueprint champion, El Wapo.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Look at that.
That looks pretty, bro. What's that?
Oh, man.
What's that on your shoulder?
That is the new blueprint title. Just
Yo, show the camera, man. Show the haters the hardware. Look how beautiful that is. Yo, shout out to management. Shout out for the person that created that belt. You guys did a very good job. It looks very beautiful on my man El Wapo's shoulder. But El Wapo, you the host of this, baby. Let's do this.
How's it going, everybody? How's it going today? Ah, man. Hey, listen. Hold on 1 second, bro. All right. Sorry about that got a little cramp on my shoulder.
It's a little hiccup. Hey, but what can you say? We live. We live, baby. Anything can happen live.
We are live. I'm telling you. And let me tell you right now, it's been a beautiful, beautiful. I'm almost on 100 days with this bad boy, but it's the first time I actually get to wear it. But anyhow,
wow, man.
Today's a very special day.
You deserve it.
I appreciate that, man. I tell you. But I'll tell you what, today's a very, very special day. You see, because today we're going to go ahead and predict the card of the Very Merry Blueprint. Me and my co-host of the day, Bronx Bomber, is going to go down the card, and we're going to tell you exactly who we think is going to overrun, or who's going to win, who's going to lose, or what we think is going to happen. After that, we're planning to get a couple of people up here, talk about their match, and see what they're going to go away with it, and see how they're going to do. So anyways, what do you think about
I just want to let people know. Hey, I just want to let people know that El Wapo's still under the weather. That's why he sounds like, that. But we're going to keep it pushing. This is how much he loves the foundation. This is how much he loves representing the blueprint. He's even out here doing work when he's under the weather. You guys should really appreciate his ass, for real.
Love you guys, man. And do this. But right now, we're going to get to our main event of the evening right now, and it's about the predictions. So I want to know what you guys
think. And this is no order, right, El Wapo? This is not how the match card is going to go. This is in no order, right?
This is going to be no order. It's just going to be what we think. Who's gonna win? What's going to happen? What's the outcome? So here we go. All right. The first card of the Blueprint Christmas is going to be Mr. Wallace. Don't forget the Mr. versus Truly Righteous Soul Star. I know, Bronx Bomber, I know you're not familiar with.
Nah, I know these two guys. I've been keeping up with their work. Didn't Soul Star just lose to Master of Illusions this week on Blueprint?
Well, yes, it was supposed to be triple.
Yeah, it was a triple threat. I think it was.
Yes, it was. It was a triple threat. Now, Mr. Wallace is coming in a little. They both was actually in the triple threat, and Mr. Wallace is actually coming for revenge. Basically. He hasn't been on a hot streak, so he's coming bad, and you know how he is. He's pretty intense. So, what do you think of this matchup right here? What do you think about Soul Star's chances? By the way,
I think Soul Star has a chance. I'm not really a man of religion, and I respect what he does, and I respect the type of game that he does. But I think he's gonna pull this one out, man. I think he has the heart and he has the determination to dethrone Mr. Wallace, and it should be a good match, man. What do you think?
Like I said, anything can happen. Anything can happen in and out. You can have a bad day. Anybody can have a good day. Like I said, all it takes is one line. And with a lot of these judges, they're really, really really favorites is the opening and closing. Man, it only takes 4 words, and you could just take a match. But to me, I'm going with Mr. Wallace because Mr. Wallace is he's very intense on getting this win.
Yeah, man. I think I seen this video. Wasn't he the one that did that special announcement?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah. He was pretty. Yeah, he was pretty intense. But I think my man I'm a person. I like underdog people, man. Obviously, we already know that Mr. Wallace is the heavy favorite in this match. But I'm gonna go, like I said, with Soulstar, man. So let's see what happens.
Awesome. Maybe he truly is blessed, huh?
Hey, maybe, right, man.
Now, moving on to this. Yours truly going 1-on-1 with Jay Briggy. This one has to have a winner. You see, the difference between this match and any other match I've had was I've never been 4 judges and had a tie. I mean, that's amazing. And like I said, I give it a hats off to him. He's a good opponent, man. I'm not gonna look past him, but I'm not gonna say who I got because you already know. So what do you think? What's your predictions on them?
I'm not really gonna be biased here, man, but I'm gonna try to do this as fair as possible. And Jay Briggy, I like his style. I like his cutthroat style. I like how he's not afraid to say anything to the camera. And, he has a good team behind him in the Badass Club. So it's going to be a good fight. And then with you, you're kind of similar in a way, but you're more like a storyteller type of person. And you have been on a little hot streak. You haven't lost, and you haven't gave up that belt. And the last time you guys met, it was a tie after 4 judges. Hey, if I was the owner, I would have got a 5th judge, but that's just me. But at the end of the day, we have to have a winner, and I'm gonna have to pick you, El Wapo. You on a hot streak, and
this is what it's all about, baby. This right here.
I feel like Jay Briggy. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like Jay Briggy is the next Blueprint champion, but he's just not gonna beat you for it. But I do feel he will be a Blueprint champion by next year. Guarantee, man.
All right. And then, like I said, I have nothing against him. He's a hell of an athlete. But like I said, I'm going where the horse is strong right here. All right. Next match. This one.
Oh, the big one.
I find shocking.
The big one.
And I find very, very, very. See, this right here to me could be a toss-up. You see, I'm a fan of DB Greatness, and he knows this. He's the second person I had on my show, and he's very intense. He is also very methodical. He don't say much until it's time, and that's what makes him dangerous. Now, the Purge, man, the Purge is America's most hated. He's a German asshole. So he can get under somebody's skin. So let me tell you, this is gonna be tough match because if the Purge. I tell you, if the Purge gets on a roll, there's no stopping him.
Well, it depends. So how long has DB had the belt?
Well, this is going on this will be his 3rd defense. Say about maybe he won it against trying to remember who he beat. Not lose the break, but it's about 3 months he had it.
Okay.
But like I said, he's one that he's tough. But like I said, the Purge, man, the Purge, he's a dark horse. The Purge can surprise you. He can surprise you. So I'm me personally, I'm gonna have to go with DB Greatness just because of his experience as being a champion so far.
Well, I've seen DB's work, and it is pretty good. Obviously, he's the world heavyweight champion for a reason. He wasn't just given that. His skills had to show it off. And, he's a pretty good promo artist. Everything you said is right. He's pretty intense. He makes you think. Every time he talks, he makes you think like, damn, Like, what am I gonna say next? Well, I know that that's how he made me feel when I watched his stuff. I was like, damn, what's this guy gonna say next? You know. But then we got your man, The Purge. You know, a personal good friend of mine. I seen his work through the years. I seen him develop from not even knowing how to speak English that well to now he's cursing people out in English, and it surprised me when I got here. And you know, like I said before, I'm gonna have to go with the underdog, and I'm gonna have to go with my man Purge. He's been on a hot streak. He's been busting ass. He's been having this fire to him that I never seen before, and it's gonna be a pretty good match, man. But I'm gonna have to go with the Purge, bro.
And you won't, you know, it's no bad decisions here, man. All right,
nah,
we have
man,
one of my personal favorites.
Hey, just know that this is just our opinion. Everybody has an opinion to themselves, and it's just how it is, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. This is one of my personal favorites. This is one.
This is my favorite too. Yo, this is a match that I'm really looking forward for, man.
This can go either way. This match right here, I tell you, as far as the series goes, man, I tell you, it's been amazing. It's been one of the must-sees. It's been one of the best, you know, the best.
Yeah, man. I came in late. I came in late into the chapters. I think they're up to like chapter 13 or 14 right now. And yeah, man, it's been pretty cool. Yeah, your boy Haywood. You know, he's not a force to be reckoned with. He's another person that comes to your face and tells it like it is. You know, and he also has a team but behind him in the entourage. From what I'm getting, they just got back together. So you know,
right.
I'm gonna have to go with Haywood on this one.
Well, see, and here's the thing about that. What makes this great match is it's just like right now what we're doing. Right now we're seeing who you're going for. This is a fan chooses the winner. So we're not the only ones that get to choose the winner. Everybody out there gets to choose the winner. And that's what's great about this.
Man.
And see, the thing about Dax Snow is he's just so methodical in what he does. He's so like he can bust. You wouldn't even know what's coming. You know what I mean? See, the thing about Haywood is Haywood's in your face, like you said. But Dax Snow is so like methodical. He's so storytelling driven that it's impossible to put him down. You know what I mean? He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He does his
now don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I watched Mr. Snow's work, and you know, he's top notch too. He probably, to be honest, he's probably in one of my top 5 lists that I have for Foundation. So he's in there, man. Yeah. I like his storytelling. I like how he never loses focus on the camera, or he never diverts to something else. He never takes the low blow, like he never throws the low-hanging fruit. He tells it how it is. That's the thing. You know,
that's what makes him such a great. That's what makes him such a great artist. Is I've never once seen him take the low blow. I've never once seen him take the hanging fruit.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it as long as I've been here. And as far as
but I think Haywood's gonna get this one, man.
I mean, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. But like I said, you know, to me, it's gonna be hard for me. It's a hard pick for me right now. Right now, I gotta actually sit down and think about this one. And but yeah, it's gonna be a great match, man. All right, the next one up, Steel versus Ness. This one's gonna be a fun one to watch. I'll tell you that much. I
think this is gonna be comical, though, man.
I'm telling you, it's as fun. This is one of my favorites as far as being entertaining because Steele's another one. He's a hard hitting. I mean, I haven't seen much of his work here because he just really started here, but I've seen him in other places, and Steele's got a mean bone. He's got a mean streak. But I'll tell you, man,
yeah, I'm not too familiar with Steele. I seen his one promotional video he did a couple of days ago for the Blueprint Christmas, and it was pretty intense. And I like what he did with his production. His production was pretty cool. You know, not a lot of people, you know, do what he did or had the intelligence to actually, you know, do what he did in his video. It was pretty cool to see, and yeah, I would like to see more from him though. to be honest, so I could get a feel. But SNES, I've been watching a couple of his promos. Like everybody knows, I've been saying in the locker room, I'm a big gamer. I'm a big Super Nintendo fan. I have Ryu from Street Fighter tattooed on my arm. So when it comes to Super Nintendo, that's my thing. So and I've been watching his work. He's another one that does good production on his video. You know, his effects and his game and the way he uses his character as a Super Nintendo into his promos is pretty good. And you know,
Right.
if I had to pick a winner, I will have to pick SNES.
Oh wow, wow, that's a good bold pick. I mean, I see with Sinnes, it's a toss up with him because, like I said, Sinnes is a great promo artist. Don't get me wrong, but for me, I like it more on the. I could see him as a champion, no doubt, but it to me, as far as going competitive and serious wise, Steel has the upper hand for me. So for me, I'm going with Steel. Like, don't get me wrong, Sinnes. I'm not trying to put you down. I'm not saying I love your work. I can sit here and watch all of them. But as far as my prediction goes, I'm gonna go with Steel because I think Steel's.
I just want to see SNES. I just want to see SNES be a little bit darker, maybe do a little bit more cutthroat to his opponents. And I think if he does that, he'll be good in the long run because he already has the production down packed. He already has, like, I could already tell that he sits there and thinks about what he wants to do in a promo, and everything he thinks about, he puts in the video. I could tell he does that. But I just want to see him take more cuts at people.
Right. So, like I said, you know, this is all, you know, we're just our prediction. But anyways, we're moving on. All right, we got Hashim versus Sam freaking Spade. Now, this one came out of the blue because I guess Hashim just wanted opponent didn't like the way Sam freaking Spade was walking around the locker room and decided to challenge him. What do you think? How do you think this is going to go? I've seen both of them in action. In fact, I faced Sam freaking Spade. Sam Spade has he has bites to him. He has he's very, very vocal. He's very, very tough when it comes to promoing. He gives you a good game. But man, as far as I see Hodgson as far as experience wise, as far as he's been up there. You know what I mean? I see him more of a.
Isn't he in the Badass Club?
Yes.
Well, I haven't really seen material from Hodges lately, or maybe it didn't pass through my new feed. But I have seen Spade, and he has wordplay from what I see. He could talk you out of a house, like he could talk you out of an arena.
Right.
I think to me, and this is just my personal opinion, he just lacks a little bit of confidence, just a little bit. But that's just my opinion, and I'm not too sure who's going to win this because I'm not too familiar with Hodges, and I just don't want to pick Spade just because I don't know the other person. Like, you know what I mean? So I think I'm just going to be new. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to be like, I'm going to leave it to you to give your opinion on it. But it's going to be a good match. Every match on this card can be a main event pay-per-view match. Let's just say that. Whoever booked this card did a very good job, and you should get a big ass steak for dinner sometime. For real, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This just in. Hodgson is part of Entourage and not the Badass Club. I'm sorry for giving Badass Club such credit. So I'm going to give Entourage what credit is due. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry about that.
You see, here in the fine print, we like to give the facts. So if we wrong, we take up what we mess up on. So
All right, here's another one that just hit the cards. Doc Thompson versus Grimes. Now, Doc Thompson, I'm not too familiar with. I know I've seen him.
I
He
think I
came
know
down
Doc
once.
Thompson. If I'm not mistaken, I think I know Doc Thompson from FTW. I think I've been in FTW with him. I think he was under a different name. And if it's the same person that I'm talking about from FTW, then we're going to have a good match. This is somebody that I know that can hit you with the storyline, that can hit you with the wordplay, that can make you think like, damn, I got to reevaluate what type of promo I do on this guy. So I know one of them.
See, I know a little bit of Grimes. He's also very cutthroat. He's a shooter. He's very one punch line killer. He's not a guy to be reckoned with.
You want to know something? I have seen a promo from Grimes. I have seen a promo for him. Yes, man. So
right now,
this is going to be a good one. It's most definitely going to be a hard one to pick.
Well, because I can't pick one right now.
Well, if I had to pick right now, I'm picking Grimes because he's more cutthroat. He's gonna fucking like what you said. He's gonna hit you with the one-liners that's gonna pierce your soul, and you know Doc is gonna go more towards the storytelling. So,
right, it'll rock you. Now, I don't have a card for this one, but there's going to be a trilogy championship match. Now, the trilogy championship match is going to be between Vagabond, Master of Illusions, and the winner of Savior Alpha or Gene Emerson. Now, what do you think about Savior Alpha or Gene Emerson? What do you think about those three?
Oh, I think any of these guys can win the trilogy championship. I've seen Emerson's work. I really like him in this one. I've seen the other two.
It's not. It's Gene Emerson. Emerson.
Oh, my fault.
Emerson.
Emerson. Kind of like Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy.
But
yeah. I think I got Emerson winning it. I think I got Mr. Emerson. Emerson winning.
So now if Emerson wins now at the championship, it's going to be the champion. It's going to be the trilogy champion, Vagabond, and he's going to be with Master Illusion versus Emerson or whatever. So who do you think would have a chance to? Who do you think is going to come out the champion? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because they don't have a third person right now. But who do you think is going to be? Who do you think is going to go away with the championship? What's your opinion? Because right now there's five for the trilogy championship. So, what do you think your opinion?
And you said Master Illusion is in it.
Master of Illusion. It's gonna be Master of Illusion, Vagabond, and then for the blueprint before that, it's gonna be Emerson versus Alpha versus Savior.
I think Emerson is gonna win. I think Emerson is gonna win and go on to face Master Illusion. And right now, hands down, I'm telling you right now, Master of Illusion is winning your trilogy championship.
And Vagabond's in there too.
Nah, I don't care about Vagabonds. Master of Illusion.
To me,
I'm sorry. That guy's good.
Listen, to me, this is what I think, okay? What I think is whoever wins.
I don't really care who else is in that car. I don't really care who else is in that match. Master Illusion's in it, he's going to win.
Okay, I understand. But I'm telling you right now, this is my opinion. Whoever wins the blueprint qualifying match is going to throw whatever's going to happen. Because I think if Savior goes on, Savior's going to win the trilogy championship. That's my opinion. But what I'm saying is,
why you believe that?
Why I believe that is because I personally had a rival with Savior. I personally been with Savior, and I'll tell you right now, Savior's not a joke. Right now, Savior's undefeated as well here in the blueprint, so he hasn't lost yet. And he's very, very, very. It's when you get in that ring with him, it's hard, man. He's hard to read. He's hard to do homework.
Yeah, but he's better than you see, I think this is where me and you are gonna differ because I believe
this is what
I believe Master of Illusions is probably the best promo artist in Foundation right now.
Okay. Now,
and that's
Vagabond
big.
is the one defending his title. Vagabond is the one defending his title. But what I'm saying is, whoever wins out of the Blueprint, the qualifier, is going to change the whole face of what's going to happen. Mark my words. I'll tell you right now. That's going to be my. That's going to be
you're right
my,
about that.
That's going to be my opinion. But anything else about that match you want to talk about, or you ready to move on, or what's up?
Listen, if Master of Illusion don't win, I'm gonna fucking cry. Let's just say that.
Let's start shedding that tear. I like Master of Illusion, but you better start shedding that tear.
Yeah.
Now this one right here, Young Gun and Landfill. See, Landfill was champion, and Young Gun took his title. Now, it's right now. I mean, that was a great match. So right now,
didn't he just come back? Landfill.
Well, yeah, but Landfill challenges Young Gun now, and now it's Young Gun versus Landfill, and this one right here is gonna be a banger. This one right here is gonna be
this one's gonna be a slobber knocker. I caught these two guys promos the other day, and your boy Landfill, that dude was just speaking facts. He was hitting you in your face, and yeah, man. I would like to see the only thing with Landfill. I would like to see more production from him though, because I feel if he had a little bit of production in his shit, he'll be top notch.
See, he's got good. He's all right with his production. He's not bad with production. But the thing about it is I wouldn't change what I would do with because what he's been doing has made him a success. You know.
Yeah.
People, you know. But another one, like I said, another one. Young Gun is another one not to mess with. He's a former Foundation champion. There's no doubt that he's going to be a 2-time champion. But like I said,
he's another talker, man.
This was another tough one. This one, I got to sit down and contemplate about this one. I can't just say, hey, I give it to
Young Gunner. I caught his promo the other day, and you know, I like the way he maneuvers and how he talks with his hands and like how he says everything. Like it's almost like he paints a picture for you, and you know he's somebody else. Like what you said, he speaks facts. So, but if I had to pick, if I had to pick, I'm picking Young Gunner in this one.
Well, that's I mean to me, man. I mean, I could lean a little. I lean forward to Landfill a little bit because not just because I think he's better than Young Gun, just because he's got more experience. He knows how to adapt, and I'm gonna go with Landfill. I mean,
yeah, man.
You know. All right,
yes, sir.
All right, this is CPG versus Young Buck. See, I'm not too familiar with CTB, and I don't want to give Young Buck a W because I'm not familiar with CPG. I'm familiar with Young Buck's work, and I'm going to be perfectly honest. You know, I think Young Buck could be one hell of a talent. He could be one hell of a promo artist. He just got to change up a little. To me, I think he just got to change. To me, some of his stuff sounds just too similar. But I can't give anybody a winner here because I don't know CPG. I don't know, you know.
Well, you didn't catch his promo the other day. He cut a promo on Young Buck.
Yeah, but that's not really, to me, that's not enough. You feel me? Like to give. I don't want to be some biased and be like, oh, I think CPG because Young Buck, you know.
No. I got you.
So to me,
but if I had to pick a winner, hey, bro. But if I had to pick a winner, I'm picking Young Buck.
All right. Okay.
I just think that Young Buck. I just think that Young Buck needs to stop screaming in the fucking camera. Like, I understand you're trying to be intense, and I understand that you're trying to show the judges that you're serious and you want this, but sometimes the screaming overpowers the message that you're trying to send. And I feel if he just stops screaming and just talk and deliver his message the way that Young Buck knows how to deliver his message, I think he will get better with the judges and they'll give him some W's, man. I just think that screaming takes away from him, man.
And I agree with you on that one. Now, here's another one. This one I'm looking forward to. One of my favorites, not because you're my fellow pedigree, but because Heathen's back in action. I'll tell you what, Heathen's one hell of an entertainer, man. He's got championships to prove what he's good. He's got, you heard him in his promos. He's going to be one to wreck with. I mean, like I said, I brought you in knowing what I got coming in. You've been doing your own thing. You've been showing that you can do it. And Heathen's going to be another challenge for you.
I give him respect, man. He's another person that is cutthroat. He's another person that's going to tell you how it is, and he's not afraid to hurt your feelings. I know that I have a challenge with this one, probably a better challenge than I had with Young Buck. I'm definitely going to do my homework. I'm definitely going to be motivated, and I'm definitely going to have the confidence to try and beat him, because this is what it all is. We don't know who's going to win. This is not a story fed. Right. This is a comp fed. Right. We have people critiquing our work. So I'm not going to take this lightly. I'm not going to think that he's some pushover or he's some loser from the badass club, because like what you said, he has his accolades, his accolades, and he did everything in this foundation. So I'm not going to take nothing away from him. And to be honest, if I wasn't the Bronx Bomber, I will have him winning. Oh, well, that's period point blank.
I hear you, and it may sound a little biased, but I'm gonna go with the Bronx Bomber, just because right now you're on a hot streak right now. You're hot, and it feels like right now I don't feel like nobody's gonna touch you.
When you mean hot streak, you mean not totally in foundation. You just mean my character in general and everywhere else I'm at, and then you know,
yeah, in general. But what I'm saying,
because in the foundation, I'm not gonna lie, bro. In the foundation, I don't have a hot shot. I just have one match.
Right, you have one match. I know, but
I understand what you're saying, though. Yeah.
But anyway, so that's the card. Actually, that's the card. And I'll tell you one thing right now is there was two. I'm gonna be honest. There was two or maybe three match cards that I can go 100% on a winner, and that is crazy because it's 10 on the card. 70%.
So let me ask you a question.
I couldn't flip flop and tell you who would win 100%.
So let me ask you a question. What do you feel is going to be match of the night just by looking at the card right now? Which match do you think is going to steal the very Blueprint Christmas?
Man, who's going to be the Grinch of the Christmas? I have no clue. I honestly, to me, man, I have no idea. But see, the thing about it is Briggy always, for some reason, for the last 2-3, maybe the last out of the six super shows we had, maybe 3 of them he always had Line of the Night. You also got Massive Illusion, who he can throw when he's on fire, could become promo of the night. We have Vagabond's another one is he's a 2-time trilogy champion. So he could surprise us and become, match of the night. It's anybody. It could be any. Hell, it could be. You never know. Sam freaking Spade could come out of nowhere and have match of the night. You know what I mean?
Hey, so I'm just saying that
it could be.
Like I said before, this card that this super show that we're having, this very merry Blueprint Christmas. Any match in that card can be a main event, super show match anywhere else. So it's a good card, right, man.
And I tell you,
but let's get to the nitty gritty of everything, Wapo. Let's talk to the people.
Before we start talking to people, I wanted to make this clear. I want to make this clear is I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna come out the Blueprint champion. I'm not 100% sure. I'm like I said, I busted my ass this whole time. I'm just fortunate enough that I had I was champion long enough to actually hold a physical form in my hands.
Let's see that belt. Where's that belt at, baby?
If Briggy beats me, he deserves it. If Briggy beats me, he deserves to wear this title. But I just want to let everybody know in the foundation that I was blessed to even carry and to become the Concrete and to actually build the Blueprint brand. And I I'm happy to have the opportunity. This will be. Thank you, Haywood, for giving me the opportunity to actually wear the belts. Give me the opportunity to wear the title. Before so I get a chance if anything happens. But anyways, yeah, let's get to the nitty gritty. Enough for this, wah shit. So
nah, bro,
I'm gonna leave.
You deserve your flowers, man. I hope that everybody I hope that everybody in the Blueprint division appreciates you, man. Because no lie, you did a good job, man.
All right, now let's get to the nitty gritty of it all, the fun part of it all. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave in the bio. In the message, I'm going to leave a link.
He's gonna drop the link in the locker room. Anybody wants to come on and talk about their match, they could come on and chop it up with me and El Wapo. Don't worry, we'll be nice. We won't bite your heads off.
All right, so there we go. All right, well, I mean, like I said, it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to this match. I'm looking forward to everything that's going on. Hopefully, it'll be a banger, like I said. So, so what do you think? What do you think about the position of the cards and stuff? What do you think about what's going to be your favorite? What are you going to be looking forward to besides your match?
Probably the Haywood and Snow match, just because there's a storyline behind it, chapters and shit. So I'm the type of person, I like to story tell, and I like people that story tell. So I'm really invested in that match. Like I said, I think Haywood's gonna pull it off. Also, I'm kind of low key excited for the SNES and Steel match. I'm pretty excited for that. So, yeah. I'm not really excited for your match, bro, because I already know what's gonna happen. Chitty chitty bang bang, motherfucker.
Well, like I said, this is gonna be a banger. Like I said, anybody want to come up? I put the link in the bio. Link in the message in the room.
In the locker room.
Anybody want to come up and talk?
Yeah, don't be shy, guys. Come on.
Yeah, come on up, man.
This is your time to speak your piece. This is your time to talk about your match. This is the time to get the Foundation universe invested in your match.
I mean, hey, if I was Dak or if I was Haywood, I'd want to come up right now because guess what? We're the ones that are picking a winner. So it'd be like
exactly
presidential, speak your mind.
It'll be cool. We get the champion in here, man. DB Greatness. I would like to talk to him.
DB Greatness. So we got
yeah, bro. I would like to talk to him. But I know Purge is probably gonna be hard because he's in Germany. So
yeah, he's probably asleep right now. But he'll catch it though. But But anyways, what about somebody's up here? All right.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm going to introduce you to the man that's going to be part of the Trilogy Championship. Take place at a Blueprint.
Is this the Master of Illusions?
Master of Illusions. Yes, it is. It's your favorite. It's pretty much Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Well, Merry Christmas, boys. Merry Christmas.
Master of Illusions, sir. How are you this evening?
I'm good. I'm good. Look. Just I'm just going to go out of character just for a minute. I know this is, but I just want to tell you, I appreciate the opportunity. I love everything that y'all have done tonight. So you have my gratitude. But as now, the Master of Illusion.
Yes. Sorry, I'm marking out right now because this is my guy.
So, you see, me and Vagabond has had a long history. Now, Bronx Bomber, I know you probably don't know the history between me and Vagabond. El Wapo, I know you do. I know you do.
Yes, sir.
Y'all are talking about the match of the night. I guarantee you that the Trilogy Championship match is going to be match of the night, because the Master of Illusion is going to steal the show. Because you see, I have something planned for good old Vagabond. Because you see, you know, I've had this inspiration that has gotten to me lately. But you know, Vagabond, I know you're watching. I know you're back there somewhere. I just want you to know, I don't care who the third man is, because they're not going to win. It's either going to be me or Vagabond. Period. I don't care what you say, El Wapo. It's either going to be me or Vagabond. But you know who I do say it is going to be me. Vagabond, I'll be honest. I give you respect to where it's due. You have bested me twice. I have beaten you once. So I guarantee you that I am bringing everything from hell with me. Because the Master of Illusion is going to put on the absolute best performance you have ever seen. So I hope, Vagabond, you bring that chaos, that money. Because it's still not going to be. It's still not going to be enough, because the Master of Illusion is going to go to a place he has never went before. I'm going to go to a place so dark that even Vagabond cannot escape from. There's a reason this match is destined to be the best. It's not because of whoever's the third member. It's all going to be the war between me and Vagabond. And Vagabond, I hope you're willing to lose that title, because it's going to come to me.
Wow, that's some good shit, man. Hey, you don't have to sell me Master of Illusion. I got you winning. I respect your game. You know, sorry for my partner here. He doesn't really know, greatness when he sees it, but I see it. I see it, brother.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I believe in the Master of Illusion. I just, man, I don't know. It's a toss up. It's just a toss up.
Let me ask you something, El Wapo. I got a question for you, El Wapo. Let me ask you. So the three guys that sin, now I know that Savior is a part of the group that I'm in, High Demand. I know that. But so let's just take into account just Alpha and Gene Emerson. Okay? Alpha and Gene Emerson. Have they done anything spectacular? Have they done anything that is even on the level that me and Vagabond produce? There's a reason why they call me and Vagabond top tier talent.
And you're good. I know what top talent is. I see top talent, but we're at a stage where anything could happen. Anything could happen. It takes one good line, and you're done. That's anything can happen. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you or Vagabond is top tier, because I'll be lying if I said he wasn't. What I'm saying is anything can happen, and you know this more than anything. You know this twice. That's Illusion. No offense.
No, I understand. You're right. I was bested twice. But I want to ask you. Go back and watch those promos I did against him, and then take a look at the last couple of promos I've done. There's a big difference. And even as a promo artist, you grow, you learn, you adapt, you get better.
Hey, I say this. Even LeBron James was down 3-1 and came back and won. So it doesn't matter how many times you lose to somebody. It always depends on how you at the end of it. So yeah. I believe in you, Master of Illusion.
I appreciate that. I mean,
I'm looking forward
I
to
mean,
it.
it's going to be a great match. I mean, personally, out of character here, this is going to be a banger. This is going to be a match of the ages. This is going to be a match that when you know that the guys behind this match are going to work their asses off to make sure that they put on the best show possible. I mean, Haywood is right. There is going. This card is the biggest card we've ever had. The Christmas show, it is going to be the last super show of the year, and it's going to be probably the greatest show that we've ever had. And that's the thing that I love about the foundation personally, as Luke and not Master of Illusion, is that I've been a part of this journey for a long time. And, I help out with the graphics. I help out with the video. So from where we grew foundation from the very beginning earlier this year to what it is now, we have a lot of people involved. I mean, take in consideration, right? We got 10 matches on the card. That's 20 people or 20 plus people putting out content for the foundation, and everybody that's involved, from El Wapo versus Jay Briggy, Dak Snow versus Haywood, me, Vagabond, and whoever the third person is, Landfill versus Young Gun, DB versus Purge. I mean, the whole, Bronx Bomber versus Heathen, the whole card. We have always tried with super shows to always outdo the last one, and we have not failed yet. So I guarantee you that this super show that's going to end the year is going to be one of the best super shows we've ever had. It's the largest card to date, and it's going to be just phenomenal.
Yeah, and just to stay out of character and pull back the curtains, everybody here in Foundation knows that you are one of the admin. We know that Haywood is the owner, and I just want to personally say that I appreciate you guys for doing everything that you guys do, from the productions, from the way you set everything up and produce a show every Saturday at 1 p.m. on YouTube. Don't forget, guys. Just everything that you guys are fast to make matches. Like, once somebody calls somebody out and the other person accept, you guys already have Drew Coleman on the video making promos. I just want to say that I appreciate all that, and I know that not a lot of people probably come to you and say that, but I just want to let you know that I appreciate you for everything that you do.
That's one thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to look at this camera right now and tell Dak Snow and Young Buck to lay off for Drew Coleman, because he's one of the best managers that I've ever seen. He's always on cue. And I'm not me kissing butt, but that's the truth. Who cares what kind of shirt he wears?
And I also gotta ask, since we have you out of character as Luke, what match are you looking forward to besides your match?
Well, there is one match in my opinion, because I know the two guys well, and I know the story they have built, the insanity of the hypes and everything. To me, probably the number one match is going to be Dak Snow versus Hollywood Haywood, because those two in a match, one-on-one, I mean, I know the fans are going to decide the winner, but to be honest, whoever wins or loses, I mean, I know it matters, but in a way it doesn't matter, because the fans are going to win, because this match is going to be but so Dak Snow versus Hollywood Haywood, I would say, would be my top pick. But the other match, well, I know the whole card is great, but there is a second match that I'm going to say that I cannot wait for, because you was talking about it earlier, Wapo. You got to understand the statistics on this match. It has never been done before. Never. Out of all the matches we have ever had, we have never had 4 judges and a tie. And that is massive. That is massive. So my number 2 match would be El Wapo versus Jay Briggy. There's got to be a winner. Who walks the blue? Who walks out the? Who walks out the Blueprint champion? I don't know. I'm being honest. El Wapo.
That's not the question. Now the question is the answer, and the fact is who has the Blueprint championship now. It's me.
Yup.
That's the first time I've seen it like on screen like that. I'm glad you brought that on. That looks amazing. Yeah. I saw pictures of it. That looks great.
Good job. Look at it.
Let me just tell you something. El Wapo weighed that belt, and he says it's about 15 to 16 pounds. So he said it's a heavy boy.
Yep.
Man, if the Blueprint championship is 15 pounds, then that means the world title must be 25.
It is 20 pounds.
I seen DB Greatness with the belt the other day, and I was like, damn, that Foundation heavyweight belt is big as shit, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, I'm glad you came up. I'm hoping we get more people up before, soon. I mean, I'm sorry it's so late, but I tell you what, this seems like a success. I don't mind going live every once in a while before a big show. I mean, I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea. I was actually before you sent out the link, I didn't know you was going to send out the link for us to join. But I'm going to tell you this now in front of everyone. I think you should do this before every Super Show. I mean, this has been a phenomenal first. I definitely agree. This should be a staple before every Super Show.
And I'll be glad to do it.
It's cool because El Wapo did it on the fly. Like literally, El Wapo yesterday was like, listen, I think I'm going to get the Blueprint Championship tomorrow. So if I get the Blueprint Championship tomorrow, then I'm going to ask if I could do this live show prediction. So he got it this morning, and he was like, yo, let's do this tonight. And I was like, sure. So we did that on the fly. I think it went well. There's just a little bit of things that we could work on, but I think we did good. We just need more people to come on because I feel like this is a platform to display your character. We might get a new Foundation viewer that might see this live, and he doesn't know what the Master Illusion's about, but you come on screen and you cut your promo and you make that person invested, and then they're like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna watch this guy's promos and stay on Foundation. It's just another way to get eyes on the product, and isn't that's what we're in it for? So people can enjoy our work. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This has been a great show. Like when El Wapo started the Fine Print, he asked me to be the first guest, and I was honored. But this is definitely taking the show to a new level. You'll probably keep up with doing one-on-one interviews like you've done in the past. That's not live, but the live show before a Super Show, I definitely agree. You should do it before every Super Show because, I mean, it is a great way to talk, in character and out of character because it gives the viewer more, more insight. I mean, this is something special that we got here.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I said, I appreciate.
You're absolutely right about that, sir.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Me too, man.
So I have a question. I love to ask this question, and this is a good question to ask because the December A Very Merry Blueprint Christmas show is this week after this Saturday, December 17th. So one of the things that we do is that we give out awards. So we give out awards for every Super Show. So there's one particular award, though, that I want to ask your opinion. And I know the show hasn't happened yet, but this particular award always gets me excited. Well, two of them. Number one is who do you think will pull the award for upset of the night out of all the matches on the card?
Soul Star.
Ooh.
Soul Star.
So you think
Soul Star.
You think Soul Star? Oh,
Stay blessed, Soul Star.
Yeah, bro.
Wow,
Soul Star, bro.
wow, that's tough. Let
Yo,
me see. Hold on.
my fiance is in love with that character. So, yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You got to understand about this award, though. Upset of the night means that the underdog wins the match. So
He's most definitely the underdog, and I got him winning.
I'm going to tell
You know
you.
what? You know what? I'm gonna think. I think the way Sam Spade's been progressing, he can pull that off.
Well,
I mean, that's
I'll tell you something. Out of all the matches on the card, if there was one person to win a match, that I promise it would guarantee they would win this award. Now, don't take me seriously on that because I don't know. I don't choose who the awards are, but if I had to pick somebody that would win upset of the night, meaning the underdog wins the match, there is only one man that can win that award if he wins the match.
I think I know where you're getting at, but go ahead, tell me what you think. Tell me.
If somehow the Purge pulls up the biggest win of his career and beats DB Greatness for the world title, that will win upset of the night for me. Because
listen to this, man. I got the Purge winning. I think I'm with you with that. If the Purge beats DB Greatness, I think I haven't been in Foundation that long, but I think that will be the biggest upset in Foundation history. Can I say that right?
Yeah. Okay. So now goes to the second award that I love, because this one doesn't. This particular award doesn't necessarily have to be a winner or a loser. It makes you guess on who wins this award, because you never know if someone's going to show up or if there's something special going to happen on a show. So what do you think could happen at the December Super Show that would win most shocking moment of the night?
Most shocking moment of the night. You talking about the card that we have now?
Yeah.
What we know? What we have it?
Well, define shocking, because wouldn't an upset be shocking too?
Well,
so
well, it's like I said. So the difference between most shocking and upset of the night is most shocking moment means that it doesn't necessarily have to pertain to who wins or loses a match. It could be a moment. It could be a surprise. It could be somebody new showing up. It could be someone turning their back on somebody or something like that. You know, who's going to blow everybody's mind?
I honestly think Dax Snow's going to be a shock of the night. To be honest with you.
No.
That'll be my guess. Yeah.
I think probably my most shocking night match of the night is probably, or moment. Let me say that, is if the Master of Illusion doesn't fucking win the Trilogy Championship. If you don't win and somebody else wins, that's the most shocking, because
shocking moment of the night would be Bronx Bomber crying in the corner.
Yup, crying in the corner.
Okay. That's it. That's it. I lose the match and Bronx is crying in the corner. That wins upset.
Listen, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, because after the show I will definitely have a promo up of me crying in the corner. So don't tempt me.
But
yeah.
Like I said, man, I mean everything's I to tell you the truth, I mean, I enjoy everything about this place. Hell, Briggy's gonna bring it, and I know it. He needs to, because Hell or High Water, you know, he's got a lot. This is his moment. I mean, it's my moment as well, but this is Briggy's moment.
Look,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I want to tell you this, El Wapo, and like I said, this is as Luke talking, not my character. I have to tell you something, man. I commend you so much as a promo artist because I've seen you when you first started to where you are now, and that title, man, that you earned that title. You earned getting that title, doing all those matches, and finally getting gold around your waist. So, congrats, man. But I'm going to tell you,
hard. It was hard.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know who's going to win out of you and Briggy. I mean, it's hard for me to choose.
Yeah, it's a hard. I mean,
I hope you got BG and Heathen though.
But I'll tell you what, man. Haywood told me. He goes, and this is true, and this is what I'm telling him. He went to me and said, I will be surprised if you even make it that long to be a champion, to actually hold a physical belt. And that's what gave me my motivation. My motivation was for him to say, and he was surprised. And that just made me gave me all I needed to do to go. And like I said, I feel after this is said and done, I feel that before I even unwrapped it, that this Blueprint title has a lot of prestige to it already. And I feel I did my job.
I got to do something.
Win or lose.
I have to do something.
Win or lose, I did my job. Win or lose, I think I did my job,
Well, the thing is, too, is that now whoever wins that belt, they have to keep up with that prestige. They have to just not win the belt and then lose their next match. Yeah. They got to be able to do what El Wapo did, but even better. So basically, in a way, no pun intended, you set the bar.
Hey, Bronx Bomber, I got to do something for you. I'll give you an early Christmas present. Don't
go crying in the corner. Oh.
He's gonna give you up. He's gonna give you up. He's gonna give you the Master Illusions.
Oh. Yes. Somebody hold my beer. There's some good shit.
You see, the thing about an illusion is sometimes you don't know what's real or what's not real, because everyone lives an illusion, including Vagabond. But that title, that trilogy title, it's coming to me. I am going to do everything in my power. I am going to pull out everything, Vagabond, everything. I want you to look in my eyes, Vagabond, and I want you to know that I am bringing my own chaos. And when you make the quiet kid angry, he's more powerful than you'll ever know. You're welcome.
More fire!
Well, like I said, I guess nobody's wanting to come up.
I think we stand on that, Wapo, man. Do we have anybody else backstage?
Vagabond is scared.
Well,
Vagabond won't come on.
I'll end it. I'll go ahead and end it here. If nobody wants to be on stage, that's cool. A lot of people just don't like to show their face. It's cool. Bunch of punks. No, I'm just playing. But no, seriously, on a serious note, I think that a great.
I think next time we gotta do it. We gotta do it a little bit earlier. Next time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but let me tell you right now, I appreciate you, Master Illusions, always coming to the rescue, like always. I'm looking forward to it, man. What is it? December 17th.
17th.
Yeah, December 17th. Well, that's where everything's gonna go, man. And I'll tell you what, man, it's gonna be one hell of a show. And if you miss it, then you miss it. That's gonna shame on you. But anyways, Master Illusion, I appreciate
don't forget. Hey, don't forget, what? It's the biggest card in Foundation history. Can't forget that.
Foundation history.
Yep.
So, like I said, next week I'm I'm not going to be on next week because next week's a busy week, with all this stuff going on. That's why I did it today. And whoever didn't get to catch the show, I'm sure you can catch the, replay. Whoever did catch the show, I appreciate you watching. And like I said, 70% of the card, I could not even 75% of the card, I couldn't even get a winner. I couldn't even pick a winner. So that goes to show you what kind of banger we have. So if you got something to do December 17th, I feel you should rearrange your cards and make sure you catch the show at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock Eastern.
Yep, 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm sorry. So it's me, Wapo, my co-host Bronx Bomber, and the Master of Illusion saying solo, and we appreciate everything you do for us. Peace.
Thank you.